Castlemilk's a great place, always has been, always will be, and there's always been a great community spirit in Castlemilk, always, and that has went, I would say, from strength to strength, and I mean, Gloria, Janetta, Kate, I mean, they do so much, they really do, they give 110%, they really do, you know, and it's a pleasure to do a wee bit volunteer work, because I believe what you put out, you get back.
Its vision was a vision of the third sector team up at the Economic Development Agency. And they had a feasibility study in Castlemilk and people said they wanted a time bank. So that's where it originated. They advertised and I get the post. It ran for 6 months as a pilot scheme. Yeah. And then we applied for lottery funding and we were lucky enough to get 6 years at the lottery funding, 2 years at each time. And then just last month we applied again to the big lottery and we've got a further 5 years funding.
Timebanking is going very well in Scotland. We've actually at present we've got 11 active time banks, we've got 6 in development. We've been putting a lot of time and resources this year into the prison initiative that we've been doing. And we've got 6 prisons now that are involved in that.
Our remit is obviously keeping prisoners occupied during the working day, but also at night time. Certainly not there at night, but it's obviously volunteer projects, and that's just where it ties into Timebanking. It's a really important project for us in the prison because it's one of the few things that prisoners can actually see the outcomes of their volunteer, not only face to face with peer support, but also what they offer communities like Castlemilk.
When we had a session where we brought the time bank into the establishment that afternoon, a get together and a small tea thing and whatever, and the prisoners were able to relate physically because they could then put a face to some of the names that we're talking about and some of the projects that they were involved in, and it was unbelievable the response that they get and the lift that the prisoners got.
Castlemilk Time Bank isn't just there to serve the people at Castlemilk. It doesn't work like that. Castlemilk Time Bank is the people of Castlemilk helping each other. So it's not just a, you know, it's not like an organisation which is, it's not like an organisation which goes to the help of everybody. It just enables everybody to help themselves, you know, basically. And that's the amazing thing about it. And on the night when they got the award, the turnout was exceptional. There was over 100 people who came for the community and went along to that. And that's exceptional. And that shows you that there's a real feeling of it belongs to them in the community.
One of the girls that came along in the beginning, she's not been for a while because she's been sick, but she came along, she was a florist, well she was taught floristry but didn't want to do it, but was quite willing to pass on the skills that she had. So now that she's passed it on to half a dozen other people, anybody coming along can slot in and someone will show them how to do it. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the girl who had the original floristry skills is there to do that. And it's the same with the card making and the tapestry. You know, even if it was just 2 people sitting there that hadn't originally been there in the beginning, because they've picked up the skills, anybody new coming along can show someone else what to do.
Are you earning time credits today for making these?
Yes, because this isn't one of our days that we would normally gather, and Gloria wanted an extra basket done to put in the raffle for her party, meeting, get together type thing which we're having later on. So hopefully I'll have enough time to get one of my fantastic arrangements finished.
What do you spend your time credits on after you've earned them? Doing this kind of thing?
Really, I was thinking, for some unknown reason, well I do remember why it came to my mind, but I was cat sitting when I was in hospital, and I get somebody to, well it's usually a nice young man that comes and turns my mattress.
Every day?
I never heard that story. Everybody will be wanting that service now. Yeah, but you know, things like that, the heavy things that I can't manage, which are silly things that I would never have thought of until you go to roll your mattress over and you go, oh, there's no way I can manage this at all.
I'm here for the Christmas get-together, and I'm also here to put up some shelves in the office. Gloria phoned me and asked me if I'd come down and put up some extra shelving for her, so of course I said yes.
That's where the spirit level comes in.
Yeah, no, it should be level actually. If I did that right, it should be level.
To walk in somewhere that you don't know anybody, if you're given a warm welcome, you'll come back.
Absolutely.
And that's what Time Bank's all about.